everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellen. Thank you so much for watching. Today we're going to be doing a 1-year wear and tear and review on my Louis Vuitton 6-ring key holder. So let's get into the video. So I got this way back in 2016 and it was a Christmas present, and I asked for this and I was really happy to receive it, and I didn't use it for a few days because I was scared to use it. But I think I started using it at the start of 2017 and it is the start of 2018 now, so I wanted to do an update on how it is wearing and a review on what I think about this product. So first of all, I got it in the monogram print, and then as you can see by the little button here, I got the rose ballerine colour inside. So it's all nice and pink inside there, and as you can see I've got my car key and I've got my 2 house keys here. So this particular one does have the 6 rings, so you can put 6 keys in here, and it also has a little card slot at the back, which I have my car insurance card back here and sometimes my ID, but I will get into how that pocket is wearing a little bit later. I just quickly wanted to mention there is a 4-ring version that's a little bit cheaper, but it does not have that pocket that will fit a full-size card behind your keys, and again you'll only be able to fit 4 keys. I went for the 6-ring key holder because I wanted to make sure that my car key would fit in there, and also to have the pocket at the back because I just wanted to pop a couple of cards if I ever needed to just pick this up and go, and I don't need to take a handbag or anything. So yeah, that's why I went with the 6-ring, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. I much prefer this one to the 4-ring key holder. So I'm not sure if you can tell, but the pink with the rose ballerine colour has held up really well, and also the button at the front. A lot of people complain about wear and tear on the button, but I have not had any issues so far, and I am super careful about that. So the way I kind of have my keys set up, I have the button is on this side, and so then I have my key fob on the furthest away from the button. So then when you fold it over, the key fob is kind of giving you a place to kind of push the button in so that you don't necessarily have to actually touch the button. So if you can see, it's hard to do it on camera, but you can just line it up and snap it in without actually having to touch the button. And I wanted to do that so I'm not constantly opening and closing and touching the button and wearing that colour off, because I have heard that that is a big issue for some people. So that's just a little tip if you are worried about the same thing. As far as the monogram and the outside goes, all the piping around the side, or whatever the technical term is for that, I'm not really sure, everything is in great condition, and I use this every single day. So there's no problems with that, and there's no problems with the canvas at all. One thing I would say is that one time I left this it was in my car, and it was hot, so the sun was coming through the window, and this kind of became a little bit softer than it was before, I noticed. So I don't know if the sun does something to this. I just wouldn't advise to have this in the sun for a very long time. That was just a stupid mistake that I made. It hasn't ruined it or anything. It kind of stiffened back up a little bit, but it definitely made it more kind of mushy than it was before. I don't really know how to explain it, but it kind of softened the canvas a little bit. So yeah, I just keep that in mind if you have this. So the areas that I do have a little bit of wear and tear, I just wanted to quickly go through. On the top here, I'm going to try and kind of change that for you. Yeah. So at the top here, there is a little bit of wear and tear where the keys, because the keys kind of move around like this. So there is a little bit of darkness. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see, but it's not as pristine as, say, the ones or when you first get it. So there's just a little bit of colouring. I'll see if I can get it out to show you. And there's also a little bit of discoloration up here as well. Again, probably where these have been rubbing. For me, I don't look there every day. It doesn't really bother me. But for some people, I guess that'd annoy them. But for me, I don't care. I couldn't care less. I use this every day, so I'm glad that it's in the condition that it's in. Also, just trying to show you how you get this out. You just press the 2 side buttons down. There's one on that side and one over here as well, and then you kind of push this out, and then that way you can take your keys out really nice and easily. Sorry, my camera just cut off, but you can kind of see the discoloration here. You've got it's kind of blackened up here, and then there's the nice gold coating here. But that's going to happen. I use it every day, and they're moving around a lot, so I expected that to happen. I saw a lot of reviews on it. It does not bother me at all, but just keep that in mind if you're thinking of getting this, that the gold plating will wear off. Okay, so I also, like I said before, I wanted to mention something about this back pocket. It seems as though it's kind of stretched a little bit. So I used to keep 2 cards in here. Now I just keep 1, because when I keep 2, they kind of, it kind of comes out the side like this. I'm not sure why. It kind of stretches it out and they move around. But when I have just the 1 card in, it seems to stay in place. So that has been something that I've noticed. It does stretch a little bit at the sides here, I think. And that is kind of the one thing that was a little bit disappointing and annoying, because I wanted to keep 2 cards there, but they kind of always are coming out. It's not a huge deal, but it's something that annoys me, and I kind of notice it, so I just keep the 1 card in there now, and I keep my ID separate. But you know, if I ever am desperate and need to put my ID in here, or my credit card or something, I will just put it in, and it's not a big deal. But for everyday use, I just keep the 1 card in there, because otherwise, again, like I said, they're just moving around and it's kind of annoying. Lastly, for the wear and tear, as you could probably see throughout this video, there are some dark marks here. They're also a little bit up here, but I clean my keys, so it's not that bad. It used to be a bit worse than this, that line just there, but down here is really bad. I keep cleaning my keys, and I actually, like a crazy person, put like a wipe on a skewer and cleaned the keyhole to make sure there wasn't any crap in there, but for some reason it keeps happening. I don't think it's from my key fob, I think it's from one of these keys, because it's exactly where those 2 keys hit. But even after constantly cleaning them, it keeps happening. Anyway, what I wanted to say is, don't let that deter you from buying this beautiful colour or any of the bright colours. One of the main reasons I got this was because I fell in love with this colour. I think it really complements the brown colour of the monogram print, and pink is my favourite colour, so I really enjoy it because of the pink colour. But I did see a lot of reviews saying, you know, get the brown colour. The traditional one is the monogram with it's kind of like a brown colour, almost the same colour as the print here. And that will be easier for you to maintain the beautiful insides. However, you can use a wipe. Like I mentioned in my Gucci Soho disco bag review, I use these non-alcoholic baby wipes to clean the leather of my bag. I'll link it down below. I just use the same wipes to clean this, and I'm actually going to show you how I do that. So I use these wipes. They are called Natty by Nature Baby Care. I just got these because they are alcohol free. I think there's probably other brands that have alcohol free as well, but this is the only one I knew of at the time. So I'll just grab 1 wipe, and so all you want to do is, wherever it's dirty, just grab it and just wipe it off. And it does take a little while because the stains have kind of been there, especially my stains have kind of been there for a while. But just keep rubbing it, and it will honestly, it will come off. And you just got to make sure that you maintain it, and whenever you see a spot come up, just keep doing it. And for me, I'd rather be cleaning it and making sure this pink colour stays nice and beautiful than have got the brown colour that I didn't really love, just because it's easier to maintain. This is really not that hard at all. I already have the baby wipes to take care of my handbags, so this is easy for me. And I just clean up wherever I see a little spot, and really the only spots that I've got are from the bottom of my keys and just that little bit up the top there. And I also just clean the keys as well, because why not? Just make sure that there's no kind of gunk on there. And there you go. I don't know if you can tell, but the spots are pretty much all gone. and it didn't take me that long at all. In the past it's taken me a bit longer because there's a little bit more dirt, but yeah, see, it's really easy, and I think I'm a big believer in buying the colour that you want, especially in a designer product, because that's what's going to make you want to use it and love it. So yeah, definitely if you're thinking about this colour in particular, because this is probably the worst colour for dirty marks to show, or any of the other bright colours, I would definitely recommend them because they're so easy to maintain and keep it in perfect condition. Okay, so overall I have used this product nearly every day for the past year, and it has been holding up really well. There's barely any wear. Just a couple of things I noticed, like the loosening of the pocket, the canvas softening up a little bit, but that was because I left it in the sun, and the wear on the colour on the inside that is completely removable and completely maintainable. So I am extremely happy with this product. It is probably my favourite luxury item that I own. One of the best things about it is that you do use it every day. I don't use my designer handbags every day because sometimes I'm just going to work and I just take my little a little purse or something just so I have some money and my phone and that kind of thing. But this I use every day because it's my car key, it's got my house keys in it, so I need it every day. And I love having a little piece of luxury with me every day. I know it kind of sounds weird, but yeah, I just love this piece so much. I would highly recommend. As you can see, hopefully I explained it, but the wear and tear on this product is really good for compared to how much I have used it. I'm really impressed. So if you are looking at getting this product or you're interested in this product, I would definitely recommend. Okay, so like all luxury items, this product is not a necessity. This is $300, so it is quite pricey, but it's just so useful and so handy. The reason I wanted to get this was because I just got my Gucci Soho disco bag, and I was also watching a lot of luxury kind of enthusiasts on YouTube who were doing reviews of what's in my bag videos, and lots of them had this item to keep their keys kind of protected, or the Louis Vuitton key clay, which I think is a similar price. But yeah, this really stood out to me because you could put the card in the back. So yeah, it's definitely worth the price, but it's not a necessary item. So if that makes sense. Okay everyone, that is my review on the Louis Vuitton 6-ring key holder. It was kind of hard to get all my thoughts out in this video. However, I hopefully in editing can fix that up a little bit and it will make sense. I really love this product and I hope you enjoyed this video. Also be sure to check out my Gucci Soho disco bag review. I'll leave it in the description bar. If you're a luxury lover, you will like that video. And also leave me any questions in the comments down below if you want to ask about any of the products that I've done reviews on. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!